Oh, you got a 2 and Johnny Unitas did or Earl? Yeah.
No, that's from Miami.
Miami. So, Johnny went to Colts went to 2 Super Bowls. I know they beat the Cowboys on the field goal. Who, Johnny? Yeah.
Okay. Hope they ain't one of them young bitches you got back there, Shane.
Look, I get it.
No, you keep a young bitch like that.
And Ocho, we talked about this. This is the this is the albatross. This is the elephant in the room. You see the names that are on this list that have won multiple MVPs. Lamar is the only one that hasn't been to a Super Bowl. That's not to say, Ocho, his career is not ending tomorrow.
No, absolutely not. Which makes
everybody jumped on me when I said his career will be looked at as a disappointment if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, considering what.
Yo, we talking about a disappointment, and we talking about being overrated, yo. Like, don't try to use one point to make another. Like, I don't know where Shannon Sharpe going with this, but I'm starting not to like it. Overrated, disappointment is not the same thing. Overrated saying that, yo, he is nowhere near as good as people making him to be. Disappointed is, man, he could have won a couple Super Bowls, you know, couple MVPs. You know, he had the potential to do it, and he didn't. That's not the same argument, brother Shay.
He had accomplished. You base it on what these other guys. So you can't just look. Well, he won 2 MVPs. You got to look at the company that he's in. That's won 2 MVPs. Now you start looking at it. You're like, well, damn. He has to get to 1. Aaron Rodgers went to 1. He has to get to at least 1. And then we look at him totally different. He gets to 1 and he wins it. We look at him differently, Ocho. We just do.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, listen, I understand the company that he keeps, the fact that he's won 2 MVPs, the fact that he's won those MVPs. Those that are in the chat that are listening, that are watching, you have to understand that he's in a class of his own, in a different class for that matter. So when it comes to judging him, he judged based off his what is not compadres? What's the word I'm looking for?
His peers
in the company. His peers. He judged based on his other peers that won MVPs as well, and most of them, if not all, have been to a Super Bowl, whether they won a Super Bowl or not. So he jumped off of that. But the whole overrated part is the part I don't like. That's don't like saying that he's overrated because
that's 2 different arguments, yo. That's 2 different arguments. Man, people can say Dan Marino's career was a disappointment. The fuck? He ain't won no Super Bowls. He had a hell of a regular season. People can say Peyton Manning, if you take Peyton Manning's Super Bowls away, yo, his career would have been a disappointment. But that's not to say he's overrated. That's not the same argument, man.
It's ridiculous.
I think 18 was nothing about Lamar's first year.
Yeah, okay, but nothing about Lamar Jackson and what he brings to the table, what he brings to the NFL, what he brings to the Baltimore Ravens in general, and giving them a chance and having them in contention every goddamn year. Nothing about that is overrated. That's the part I don't like. Now that is more, to me, is more clickbait. There should be a different title when it comes to talk about the quarterbacks that have won MVPs and have been or won a Super Bowl. The title should be goddamn different. Overrated my goddamn ass. Now that's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, let me ask you a question. But when you're looking at him, here's the thing. They're not. See, you're looking at him against his peers. They're looking at him against his peers that have won 2 MVPs. So when you look at him, look at the.
You try to play devil's advocate. Then what the title should have been was compared to other. Not the article, the title. You know, the title was just misleading. And I still don't think I necessarily agree with that. But what the title should have been was Lamar Jackson compared to the other 2-time MVPs hasn't won a Super Bowl. Now he's overrated because he haven't won a Super Bowl. No, that's bro. You still can't. It's like apples and oranges, bro. You still can't make that leap.
Class that he's in. You compare them to my homeboy. 2 MVPs, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 wins.
Right.
You look at Peyton Manning, 5 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 wins. You looking at Tom Brady. Move on. You look. You looking at Brett Favre.
How about this? Everybody on that list, except one person, is already done and not playing anymore.
Correct.
Everybody on that list is done and not playing. So how about we wait until he's done playing, and then we justify whether he belongs in that company or not, or whether he's overrated or not. And even if he doesn't go to a goddamn Super Bowl, what he's going to continue to do, the resume that he's going to put together, whether he wins 3 more MVPs and doesn't make a goddamn Super Bowl or not, nothing about Lamar Jackson is overrated.
At all.
I know the fact, the way we judge quarterbacks is based on wins and losses and rings and hardware and all that. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when you're talking to people that played the game, forget the media, forget the pundits, forget those that never played the game. Nothing about young bull out of goddamn Pompano who played for Boynton Beach High School is overrated, whether he has the goddamn ring or not. He will still go down as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this goddamn game. How do we judge Dan Marino? Do we say Dan Marino's
That's what I
not one of
said.
the greats because he didn't
Yes,
win a
but
ring?
see, here's the thing, Ocho.
What's the difference, Shannon? That's the same thing I said. Dan Marino ain't won no motherfucking Super Bowls either. Regular season killer. No Super Bowl. Let's see what old Uncle Shay Shay say.
Great. Great. Now, if we add EST, one of the greatest, that's what he's going for. You see, you said something very interesting, and this is actually true. Only quarterbacks get measured by wins and Super Bowl. No other position Super Bowls matter.
Okay. Right.
Not like they do for a quarterback, because Ocho, even when Brady wasn't putting up numbers like Peyton Manning, they said he was better than Manning because what did he have that Manning didn't? Championships. Think about it now. Peyton Manning had won multiple.
People didn't even say that. I never thought Tom Brady was better than Peyton Manning. Just based off the visual. I never thought Tom Brady was better. I thought Peyton Manning or Tom Brady was in a hell of a system with Bill Belichick and then run all them goddamn pick plays. But when it comes down to just a pure throw of the ball and decision making, I don't think Tom Brady was better than Peyton Manning, man. I don't. Peyton Manning pick your team apart at the line. You know what I mean? Like, Tom Brady, nah, man.
What has it done? It'll make people jump around and go and try to find the best situation where they can win a ring, and then they shut you up, and it's like, okay, I've already done what I needed to do. Now,
there's no more argument. There's no more argument at that point, especially when it comes to basketball. You have those that have to chase the ring because of ring culture and the rules, the unwritten rules. Matter of fact, how about that? The unwritten rules. Because who the hell came up with it? Who the hell? I don't know.
Because they were saying Jordan was better than Magic, and Magic had 5 rings. They were saying Jordan was better than Bird, and Bird had 3 MVPs and 3 rings. He's the last guy to win 3 consecutive MVPs.
So basically, there is no rule. Basically, just people going off of who they like. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't make that argument that who made the rules, but then go on and say that people were saying Jordan was better than Magic before Jordan had the rings that Magic got. It ain't no rules. People is selective politicking, similar to what people do in the streets when it comes to snitching and who are rat and who not. They selective politicking in sports. And that's what they've been doing with Lamar Jackson since he's been in the NFL. Selective fucking politicking, man. Get that boy his credit, man.
Went back to Wilt. So what has happened is that now I give you another one. the next couple of years, people gonna say Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. He's got 4 MVPs.
Who?
He's got them unanimously.
Baseball.
He got 2 World Series wins, Ocho. He had one of the great postseason performances where he struck out 10 and hit 3 home runs. Now, he mess around and get another one and win another World Series. What we gonna compare him to? Because I mean, 4 MVPs unanimously.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So you see, once you start, and Barry Bonds was so great, even everybody that played against him said that is the greatest player that I've ever seen. Greg Maddux said, well, it was really easy to pick the Barry. If it mattered, you walked him. He said his job was to get 27 outs. You don't get them on him. So pick the other 8 guys to get and figure it out. So when you look at Ocho, it's hard to say a man like Lamar. And maybe you're right. Maybe overrated is a harsh term, but I think if they're looking at it as the 10 guys that have something that no other guys have, and that is think about the NFL.
Okay. The fuck you asked them niggas? Did you get confirmation that that's how they looking at it, or you just making this shit up on your own? Did you talk to the writer of that report or that article, and they told you, no, this is what we looking at? Fuck that article, yo. That article bogus. That nigga clout chasing. How the fuck wrote that shit? Clout chasing, man.
How long has been going on?
Hey, hold on, stay with me real quick now. So if we talk about hard work, right? And hard work puts quarterbacks in a different tier. Where we're not just great is. So are we saying like Ben Roethlisberger belongs in that tier too? Are we saying Russell Wilson also belongs in that tier too when we talk about quarterbacks that are the greatest because they have
No. Because here's the thing, Ocho. None of those guys have regular season MVPs.
Okay. Oh,
so there's
okay. So we can't move the goalposts now.
Ocho, let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever said Ben Roethlisberger was greater than Tom Brady, Peyton Manning?
No.
So when you look at it, and so when you look at it, you have to have regular season MVPs. Those matter. Now when you start getting postseason MVPs, that means you won the Super Bowl. You see Brady is the reason why Brady has 3 regular season MVPs. He has 7 Super Bowls and 5 Super Bowl MVPs. So no matter what criteria you use, it's going to be hard for somebody to overtake him unless my homeboy gets 5 MVPs. Let's just say for the sake of argument. We have a compelling case if my homeboy is not even 30. I think he just turned 30.
We got a long way to go.
Yes. So
we got a long way to go.
So, and the thing, he just turned 30. So when you look at it, Ocho, I think that is the thing. They're comparing him in this elite category. Elite, which is guys that have won multiple MVPs. Like, it ain't that many quarterbacks that's won 2. What is it? Unitas, Manning, Rodgers, Brady, Favre, Montana, Young, Warner, Mahomes. It's 9. Lamar makes 10.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's never been to a Super Bowl. Now, if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, what are they going to say, Ocho? Be honest, you know what they're going to say.
Oh, yeah. We know what they're going to say. We know what they're going to say. But listen, I know what they're going to say, but I know my eyes have seen all the years I've seen him play.
Let me do you one better. They say guys that got Super Bowl rings at the receiver position better than Ocho because Ocho ain't got no rings. But you run circles around them on the field. You see how they did? You see how they did? You see how they did that?
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I'm with you when you're right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So just imagine they do that for the receiver. So imagine if a quarterback, and that's what I said.
Oh yeah, it's even worse. It's even worse. Now, listen, I hate that it's like that. It's somewhat of an unwritten rule, just like the unwritten rule of hockey when it comes to fighting, just like the unwritten rule in baseball. Like I understand it. I hate that it's like that. Hey, ring culture when it comes to talking basketball, huh?
It matters.
Nobody's
it just does.
Yeah,
It's not trying to go team. I don't like that shit.
But I mean, listen, it is what it is. I think with the way obviously they don't move like they didn't have a good year, a good start to the year. They obviously
still could come. Oh, you're talking the Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I think they're gonna win the division. I think they're gonna get a home game.
Whoa.
I think they're gonna win the division.
I don't know about winning the division. So what you think we gonna do?
So I think you can do nothing.
Hey, hold on. I tell you what. I tell you what. I'm very serious tonight. But I tell you this. I will give you guys a division if we lose to the Steelers, which I doubt we do. If we lose to the Steelers, I say you guys are probably going to win the division at that point. But if we go in there and we beat the Steelers, that momentum, I tell you what, that momentum, the rest of the season is going to be hell. I don't give two. You know what? Two drops a dried up pigeon. You know what? On concrete, how bad our defense is. That momentum offensively, man. Listen, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Now if we lose to the Steelers, I mean that's it. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean our season is over.
Yeah, and so that's the thing, because you look at Lamar and it's tough because in his era, he got Mahomes. There are a lot of people that's gonna get overlooked, just like they got overlooked. Ben didn't get the credit that he deserves. Drew Brees didn't get the credit that they deserve because why? They played in the era with smack dab with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. And you're talking about guys that got 8 regular season MVPs and 10. No, hell no. Tom is 9 and 12 Super Bowl appearances with 9 wins.
Yeah. God, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you know what's so funny too is we've been spoiled. We've been spoiled by the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's and the Patrick Mahomes and the Joe Montana, and people don't understand how difficult the Aaron Rodgers, the Brett Favre. They don't understand Brent Rodgers. All these quarterbacks, and it's 32 teams, no? It's 32 teams, and
well, they used to cheat for the Patriots. I mean, we ain't gonna act like. They used to do for the Patriots like they do for the Chiefs right now. Cheating like a motherfucker.
There's only a handful of quarterbacks in each hand.
Yeah.
Almost over 30 years that are tier 1 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That just lets people know how difficult that position is and how special those are that are in those conversations that we're talking about. And the fact that Lamar's name is in those conversations and winning 2 MVPs and those unwritten rules kind of give you like a, he's not really there yet until he does this. So he got to get there. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen before his career.
Yes, my bad. Tom has 10 Super Bowl appearances.
God damn.
Yeah. He has 10.
Nah, that's crazy.
Lost to Eli twice and lost to Nick Foles.
Hey, that's last Super Bowl appearances right there.
The trick.
The Philly special.
Yeah, Philly special.
Ocho. Now here's the next 5. They had Lamar number 1, had Jordan Love number 2, Justin Herbert number 3, Dak Prescott number 4, Trevor Lawrence number 5. Now Trevor Lawrence need to be where Lamar is. I'm gonna put Lamar down. If you go put
yo, come on now. That make the list even worse. He was better off not even saying that. Yo, Lamar Jackson don't even belong on no list with any of them quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott might be the most overrated quarterback. Why they ain't mention Joe Burrow, man? I think Josh Allen overrated, to be honest.
Look, you gonna put Lamar on this list? I'm gonna put him down at 5. Right, man. Trevor Lawrence, man. I don't think Justin Herbert's overrated. Let's see now that he has Jim Harbaugh. The one thing we know about Jim Harbaugh.
So what's the all right? So if the criteria for Lamar Jackson was 2-time MVPs, and all the rest of the guys won Super Bowls, what's the criteria for these other guys? They can't fall under the same criteria because they don't have no MVPs. Yo, Stephen A. His argument is flawed, man. It's flawed. Doesn't make sense. It's all over the place. It's not consistent. Shannon Sharpe.
He gonna win. They're gonna play like our defense, and he gonna get to a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be this year.
Yeah, but he definitely gonna get.
He getting there.
And the way Justin Herbert is playing this year too, huh? Man, Justin Herbert is throwing that ball.
Absolutely.
Hey, Quentin Johnston. Man, young bull got his confidence. Playing extremely well.
Nigga can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.